Hi guys. Today I've come up with a very interesting and informative video about a country called Estonia, which is in the eastern part of Europe. And the only thing that I that motivated for me to make this video is a lot of people in the comment section and other videos when I was telling about the job opportunities in east part of the Europe were asking me to tell to them a country which has a stay back period of some months or years after doing a higher degree there. Although I do not advocate the fact that a stay back period is important to get a job, because essentially in countries of eastern part of Europe, you can after studies go back to your own country and then again come on a work permit, because work permit is not that big a issue in these countries like other parts of the world, and employers are not interested in your current location. But anyways, they have to do a work permit after your studies are complete, so that your visa can be changed from a student visa to a work permit, right? So it doesn't matter about the stay back. But however, a lot of people asked me on LinkedIn also and on YouTube comments also to tell them a country where there is a stay back period. So I've come up with a lot of research about a country called Estonia, which is in Eastern Europe. And I would like to tell you a few facts about Estonia, right? And I'll show you in documentation or in their own official page on what is the stay back period and what else are the rules to study and work in Estonia, right? So it's a very, I mean, they have done it in a very good way, where they have given all the information in one website only. So there are essentially two websites for information. The first one is work in Estonia and the second one is study in Estonia, and they have given everything starting from visa to colleges to admissions, all the information on the internet on in a very specific manner, right? So if we write like, for example, work in Estonia, right? So this is a website for work in Estonia. It is given by their own government, right? So this is having all the correct and precise and up-to-date information. And the second is, so if you are interested in the study part, so it's study in Estonia, and I've also opened a link there, but I'll open again. So they have like all the master program, bachelor's program, admissions, and all of that, right? So first we can just go through all the master's programs and all of that. So this is a page where they have given the universities, the courses, how much fees is there, their website, how to apply. It's a very detailed website, and it is quite commendable that they have done it in this way, where a lot of countries do not bother to do it. So this is about the master's programs, doctoral programs, bachelor's programs, right? All of this. If you want to see the visa process, which is quite smooth for Estonia, and people from India can apply very easily. So this is the visa for EU citizens. I think EU citizens do not even need to have a visa, but non-EU citizens, they have only one type of visa called long-term D visa. All of this I'll make in another video on what is the procedure to get a visa appointment, all of that. But just to show you that this is the page for that, right? And now coming to the stay back period, right? So this is the country where it's very good. Now I'll show you what is the stay back period. So I'll just write Estonia stay back after studies, right? It will open a page in the same website that I showed you. So working and study in Estonia, it's like this: working and then living, right? So I come to the facts. So a very good point in this is the students are allowed to work full time and part time both while they are in studies. It's just up to them that if they can manage the same things at the same time. So, and I am not saying this on my own, so it is written, right? So if it is written for part-time or full-time work during studies, so it is assumed that you can work full-time and part-time both, and it is encouraged, so easily you can get a job, and the government supports this. The second is they support a lot of tech startups, right? So you can open a startup and they have a very good startup culture, and the Estonian universities are very, so it is written that Estonian universities have programs to support startups, early stage startups, which is very, I mean, a very, very good initiative by the country. Now coming to the stay back period, which is written here. So it is written, all non-EU citizens can stay in Estonia for additional 9 months after their graduation to look for a job and apply for a temporary residence. Now, graduation doesn't mean just graduation; it means graduate after masters, BTech, I mean masters, bachelors, PhDs, all of them, right? And it is written from 2013 September. They had started this, and all international graduates who have obtained bachelor's, master's, PhD degree can apply for a temporary residence. Now, I would like to just emphasize on the fact that these Eastern European countries, they have a stay back period. Some of them do not have. So I researched the other. So Latvia, I think, do not have a stay back period, but it is not an issue at all. You are going to have online interviews if you are back in India, and the employers are not bothered of your location at the specific time, because anyways they have to do your work permit. So if they have to do a work permit, either you are in the country or not, it doesn't matter, because the procedure is exactly the same. It is not in the same as UK and Ireland, where they are very concerned about your position. I don't know why, where you are located. It's very weird there. Specifically, UK and Ireland, they are very precise about you should be in the country. It doesn't matter because it's like online interviews. So even if you are going to leave the country in the Eastern European part, it doesn't matter because you will be saving money going back to India. Secondly, if you get a job, that the online interview will be there, and if you get a job, they'll have to do a work permit. That's the most easiest part. The work permit is a very smooth process, and you'll have to take a visa and go back again. So visa would take like 1 month extra. So it's just like 1 month more waiting time. It's not a very big issue, because until unless there's an issue in the visa process, like in Malta, there is some visa appointments issue that is going on. For other countries, there is no visa issue, so you can just apply and get a job and go come back to that country. But as people requested about stay back periods, so I have found and researched and seen that Estonia gives a 9 month stay back period, which according to me is a very good time, because if you understand that you're not getting a job in next 3 months, 4 months, then essentially you're not going to get a job in 2 years also. In a country which gives 2 years stay back, 9 months is a very good time to find understand that you're going to get a job or not in that country. And mostly, if there's a 9 month stay back period, then they are anticipating that it's easy to get a job. Now, the monthly salary, average monthly salary, if you talk about in Estonia, is 1500 euros, which is the cost of living is very less in Estonia, so it's quite good. This is average, right? You're not going to get average. You're going to get a lot more than average. Lot more than, in the sense, quite high. Not this average. You won't get, like, you will get maybe 2500 or 2000 euros mostly. And minimum salary is this. So I think this in part time you will get like minimum wage, I think, in part time. And the very good part is working hours for international students is not limited. So it's a very good thing, right? You do not have a limit to how many hours you can work. There is just one distinction on a part-time and full-time working hours. So a part-time work consists of, I think, 8 hours of work per week, per day, which amounts to 40 hours a week. And so I'll just find that section on where it was written about the part-time and full-time working hours. And it's again written here, you can stay back for 9 months more after graduation, right? So I've given this here. Where is this written? About the full-time, part-time? Yeah, so it is written hours of work. 8 hours a day is 40 hours a week is considered to be full-time work, and part-time work is anything less than that, right? And the best part is you are allowed to work any number of hours, specifically doing your masters, which means if you get an IT job doing your degree, you can just work for them. That's so cool. And the second part is, you, after, even if you are unlucky and you're not getting a job after masters, you can stay back for 9 months and do full-time job, right? Find a full-time job. And yeah, you can also work part-time, right? So they have given it in a very precise manner, and they have given the work, living cost, accommodation. If you want me to make a more detailed video about all the things that are going to happen with you if you go to Estonia, how to find accommodation, anything, right? You can just comment to me on the video, and I'll think make a more detailed post on that. But I think it's quite clear from their website. And if you guys want some specific information, I think I can research a bit more. So this was for a country that is an eastern part, and they have quite good degrees to do, like technical degrees. So if we go to for example study part, right? So the study part, so if you go to any master's programs, and I'll show you that they have a very good technical background for technical degrees, right? So for example, computing. So somebody I think asked in comments in some of the videos that where can I find cyber security courses. So and a lot of people have asked about cyber security courses to me in LinkedIn as well. So University of Technology, Tallinn is the capital of Estonia. They have cyber security course. So here is your answer, right? Here is the fee for that. Then there is another robotics and computer science. It's also there, software engineering. These are the technical courses. And some people may be interested in MBA courses, because I think Indians are very concerned about doing an MBA after their masters. So after their graduation, so they have MBA in management, that is 1 year course. MBA in management, that is 2 year course. These two are MBA degrees, and you can apply, right? So I'll not give you a very detailed about information about all of this right now. However, if people are interested, then I'll make a full series of studying in Estonia and all of that, right? So thank you guys. So this is a very short video, and I'll name this video as "Stay Back Period After Masters in Europe," right? So that you guys can know that there is a country apart from UK, Ireland, maybe other countries that they give stay back also, right? And obviously it's not 2 years, but 9 months is quite good, right? Thank you so much. Have a good weekend and see you. Bye.